Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mona, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I oil my hair, what kind of products I use. Of course, I'll link everything down below in the description box. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about what I do in the shower after I've oiled my hair and then after the shower to make sure that my hair is as healthy as it can be. I try my best to be very consistent with oiling. I do it every other day, and sometimes I do it every 2 days, just depending on how much time I have and whether or not I feel like oiling my hair. And what it's done for my hair is it's made it a lot stronger and shinier and softer, especially in the winter when it's snowing outside. Like, there's so much snow outside, it's freezing, and that tends to make my hair really dry and tangled, and I can barely brush it out. So I make sure I oil it so that does not happen. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how I oil my hair. The first thing I do is I take a brush. You want to use a bamboo brush. That's like the best kind of brush to use, and I ordered one. It's coming in soon, but for now I'm using my boar bristle brush, which is also a good alternative to bamboo. I'm gonna go ahead and brush all my hair out. You don't want your hair to be tangled when you're oiling it, because you want the oil to be evenly distributed, and you just don't want it to be tangled. You don't want to have to deal with that later after you've showered. So make sure you brush your hair. And another thing brushing does is it stimulates your hair follicles. And when you stimulate your hair follicles or your scalp, you encourage more hair growth, and that's what we're doing. So go ahead and brush your hair for 2 to 5 minutes. So brush, brush, brush. And look how shiny it already is. And by the way, it's shiny because I oil it. So I'm gonna brush the other side now. And my hair is a little bit tangled because of the weather. It gets really dry here in the winter. That's why we're oiling. And you want to make sure you brush the hair on your scalp, because that's what's really going to encourage hair growth. So like I said, I'm just going to brush for 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to start oiling my hair. Okay, and now that I'm done brushing my hair, I'm going to go ahead and put some oils on my scalp. And after that, I'm going to put different oils from my mid-lengths to ends, because your scalp needs different types of oils than your hair does. So for the oil I'm going to be using today, it's this miel oil. You can use any oil that has rosemary oil in it, because that's what's really going to stimulate hair growth. They've done studies on rosemary oil, and it's been shown to be as effective as 2% minoxidil. And that is huge, okay? So this actually does help with hair growth and hair thickness. It'll stimulate your follicles, and you'll get denser, thicker, nicer, longer hair. This is what I do. I take the dropper, I fill it up, and I section my hair out. So I'm going to start here in the middle, and I'm going to put like 5 to 6 drops down the middle there. And then I'm going to do the next section, and I'm going to do that all the way around. And by the way, I have this bald spot right here, but I was born with that. That is not something I developed. It's not like I just started balding. I was just born with that. I have no idea why. It's not going to go away. I mean, if rosemary helps it go away, that would be amazing. But I honestly don't think I even have hair follicles in that spot. I'm just going to keep going all the way around my head. You want to make sure you get every part of your scalp. And you also want to go in the back too. Don't forget about the back of your head. I'm going to do that in a second. But first, I want to do these sections here. Anywhere I want hair growth, I need to put this oil. Okay. Behind my ears. Okay, and now I'm going to go in the back. So I'm going to go down the middle in the back. I'm going to go on the sides too. You don't want to miss the back, especially if your hair is thinning. Okay, I think I got all of my scalp. Now what I'm going to do is either go in with this head massager or use my fingers. You don't need this, but if you have it, use it. If you don't have it, it doesn't matter. Just use your fingers. And the way you want to massage your head is not like this. You don't want to rub your hair. That's going to create so much friction and so much damage. And that's counterproductive to what we want. We want healthier hair. We don't want broken, damaged hair. So if you're using a massager, put it on your scalp and move your scalp. Actually move the skin on your head. You don't want to be moving your hair. You don't want to rub your hair. That's the worst thing you can do. So move your scalp around one section at a time, and do this again for 3 to 5 minutes. And do not skip the step. Head massages have been shown to increase blood flow to the scalp, which will stimulate hair growth. So if you're skipping the step, you're really missing out. Do not skip the step. If you're not using a head massager, you do the same exact thing with your fingers. You put your fingers on your scalp and you move the skin. Make sure you're moving the skin on your head and not your hair, okay? Again, I'm gonna do this for 3 to 5 minutes. And after that, I'm gonna put oil in my mid-lengths to ends. And that's about it. Like, it's a very easy process. And by the way, this whole process also nourishes your nails at the same time. Your nails also need oil to keep them healthy and hydrated and strong. So this process benefits both your hair, your scalp, and your nails. Okay, I'm done with the head massage. Now I'm gonna go in with different oils for my mid-lengths and ends. And for that, I'm gonna be using argan oil and grapeseed oil. You can use any other oils if you have extra virgin olive oil or cold pressed coconut oil. You can use any of that, but I personally love argan oil and I really like grapeseed oil too. And this is a very messy process because I have this huge bucket of oil. I need to empty it out into something smaller, but I don't have the time for that right now, okay? I'm just gonna use the same dropper from my other oil in the argan oil, and I'm gonna put it all over my hair, and then I'm gonna go in with some grapeseed oil and put it in my hair as well. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my hand and then put it in my hair because I don't want it to be too messy. I usually do this in the bathroom, but today we're doing this in my room because I wanted to film it. Your hair doesn't have to be soaking in oil, but you want to make sure you've coated all the strands. I'm gonna take some more now and I'm gonna put it in my hand and then put it in my hair. I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna go in with some more because I don't think that was enough for all of my hair, but it's a process, okay? Just have fun with it. You want to make sure you get your ends because your ends tend to get really dry, especially in the winter. You want to make sure you coat your hair and especially coat your ends. Okay, and then I go in with this grapeseed oil and I put it in my hand. I also put it all over my hair from mid-lengths to ends. And your hair should look like this. It's oily, but it's not dripping in oil, okay? This is enough. Now what I'm gonna do is take this clip my hair up, and let it sit for at least 2 hours. So I'm gonna let this sit for 2 hours or a minimum of 2 hours. And then I'm gonna take a shower. And what I do in the shower is I shampoo my hair twice, sometimes 3 times. I make sure I get all the oil off of my scalp. You don't want to have any oil just sitting there because it'll cause more harm than good. It'll clog your pores. It'll get dust stuck in your pores, and that will actually cause your hair to fall out. So what you want to do is make sure you scrub your scalp really well. You can use a scalp scrub if you want. I don't. And I just scrub my scalp really well. And I rinse it out. I do not put any shampoo in the ends of my hair or the mid-lengths. I just put it on my scalp and I scrub it and I make sure it all comes out. And then I wash my scalp with shampoo again. I just let the shampoo run down into my hair, but I never directly put shampoo in all of my hair because that's just gonna dry your hair out. You don't need that. And then after that, I use conditioner, and I only put conditioner from my mid-lengths to ends. I never put it on my scalp because that's just gonna weigh my hair down. And I let it sit for like 5 minutes and then I rinse it out, and that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this sit, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you exactly what I do after the shower to make sure I have the healthiest hair. And like I said, I'm gonna link everything down below. I'll even link the shampoo and conditioner that I use, but you can use any shampoo or conditioner. I try to opt for natural options, but you can get whatever you want. Okay, now that I'm out of the shower, I told you I was gonna wash my hair twice, and that's what I did. And now I'm gonna dry my hair because apparently it's actually better for your hair to dry it than to let it air dry because you want it to be exposed to water for the least amount of time possible. So I'm gonna use this leave-in conditioner, and it's also a heat protectant at the same time. So I'm gonna put this in my hair, and then I'm gonna blow dry it on a low heat setting because I don't want to damage my hair. And you want to make sure you get it in all of your hair. Don't just put it in one section and then think your hair is protected. Okay, I'm going to put some more in the rest of my hair because I want to make sure my hair is protected because I'm oiling for a reason. I'm using this blow dryer. It's by, I don't even know, it's called Dan Technology. This brand sent it to me and I like it, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to dry my hair until it's around 80% dry. Now that my hair is 80% dry, I'm going to use this wet brush and brush my hair out because if my hair is completely dry, it'll be impossible to brush because it'll get knots in it. So I'm just gonna brush my hair and then put oil in my mid-lengths to ends, and then we're done. Okay, I'm done brushing my hair. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this miel oil, just a little bit, and distribute it throughout my hair because I want it to protect my hair throughout the day. So just a little bit. I'm gonna take like 5 drops, rub it in my hands, and then put it in my hair. Don't put it on your scalp because that's gonna cause your hair to look oily. If you got any value out of this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. And thank you for watching.